Are you ready to learn how to set up and properly plan out an e-commerce website? Well, join me today here at Wix Training Academy to find out exactly how we're going to build out a Wix e-commerce site. Now, today we're not actually going to physically start doing customization or anything like that. So if that's what you were looking for, you could hop off now and pick up on our next video. But if you are looking for a good ground and foundation for your e-commerce website, you're going to want to stick around. Guys, before we hop into anything, click that subscribe button down below. If you find any value whatsoever during this video, hit that like button for the same and comment if you have any questions or stuff you would like to see coming up. Before we actually jump into it, I just launched the brand new Wix Training Academy website. Go check that out, wixtrainingacademy.com, link in the description below, and you can check out the new site. So guys, when starting an e-commerce website in Wix, you start at this page right here when you click Create Website. And then it brings you to this menu to choose what type of website you're looking to create. Thankfully, Wix has made it pretty easy and congregated the content and the templates that they have available for certain styles of websites. So you can see right here, they have one for an online store. So we're going to click Online Store. And then we're going to see let ADI create the website or create your website with the Wix editor. We're going to choose a template and create it with the editor. And then it'll bring you to a nice selection of online store templates. Now, they have created some fairly good looking online store templates, and there's some great starting points for your e-commerce website. You can choose to use a template, and if you decide you want to use a template, you would simply come over here. You could click View to view the template out before you decide to commit to it, because that is something to note. Once you commit to a template on Wix, you are committed to that template. You cannot switch your template halfway through the building of your website without having to go get a new template and build out what you've already built. That is something I believe Wix is working on, but at the moment, that's how it is. So make sure you're confident and positive that this is the template you want moving forward. That said, you do have complete customization and control over the look and feel, so even if this wasn't the template you wanted and you figure that out midway through, you can use Wix to design anything you want. So technically, you can recreate a template that you like using that same template you've currently got. So once you're on here and you look at it and you say, you know what, this is the site I want, you would go ahead and click Edit This Site. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to Blank Templates. And we're going to click Start from Scratch, because on this e-commerce series, I want to show you from scratch how we're building out a a Wix e-commerce site. So we'd click Edit on that, and then it will pull up the editor, and it will show us nothing besides tools. And that's it, because we are literally starting from a blank slate and no content, no functionality, nothing. This is a blank template. Now, when deciding what route to take for Wix e-commerce, this is what I wanted to note for today's video before we actually jump into it. There's two routes to take. The first is you can utilize Wix stores, which now integrates with Wix code, which means that there's complete customization throughout the shopper's journey and experience on your website, which changes the game. Or there's Ecwid, and Ecwid is another fantastic e-commerce solution that has an app here for Wix and integrates straight into your Wix website. The one thing I will tell you about Ecwid that might be a little bit more user-friendly as compared to Wix is I know drop shipping is a very big thing. Technically speaking, you can make drop shipping happen now in Wix stores with the addition of Wix stores API opening to Wix code, but it would require some custom coding and actually implementing an API from your dropshipper. That said, if you decided to go with Ecwid, it would come preloaded with some dropshippers already available to you and the APIs already open, so that way you just have to input your login information. So if you are taking that route in particular, that may be something you want to consider before jumping right into the Wix Stores app. Granted, Wix Stores also provides a lot of different in-house functionality, like combining with your Wix CRM and shooting all the customer purchase information and customer profiles into the Wix CRM. You've got the Wix Members app that it combines with and utilizes, so that way your members or customers can create a profile, but not being forced to create a profile and not have to worry about losing their information or information not being stored because they'll have a member profile account. So that is a plus to Wix stores as well. Depending on what you decide to choose, it ultimately does not matter. But what does matter is that you get the Wix e-commerce hosting plan. This will be a requirement when deciding what type of website you're going to build out, whether that be Wix stores app or the Ecwid app. Regardless of what that is, you need the Wix e-commerce hosting plan. I will tell you too, with Wix stores, you only need that hosting plan in order to take payments and have all of that customization. With Ecwid, you have the Wix stores e-commerce plan, plus if you do want like drop shippers or added features within Ecwid, they also have product levels. So that's the one downside of third-party apps. The upside is usually those third-party apps also have quite a few pre-made integrations and pre-made functionalities that make your life easier in online stores. So if you're debating over cost, the cost-effective solution here is Wix stores. That does not mean you're sacrificing quality. That does not mean you're sacrificing sales. That just means you're going more based off of cost than you are anything else, and that is A-okay. Because if I were you, you want to maximize profit, and I don't blame you. So you want to make sure you pick the most cost-effective solution. So those are the little basis as far as comparing Wix stores to Ecwid stores. I will maybe make an update video. I have made a video about Wix stores versus Ecwid stores. I'll throw up in a card right here in the top right of mobile and also the top right of your desktop. You can watch that video for a better explanation. I do need to update it, warning, because Wix stores has since integrated with Wix code and updated. So depending on whatever you choose is completely up to you, but what we're going to use for this Wix e-commerce series is Wix stores. So we're going to utilize Wix stores and the functionality it provides us. So in today's video, I'm going to conclude by showing you how to actually add Wix stores and what that looks like. So to add Wix stores to your new e-commerce website, by the way, the Wix online store templates already come with Wix stores preloaded in, so you don't have to go through any added steps. But if you want complete customization and freedom over this look and feel of your website, you should start from scratch. If you don't mind adjusting a template and you still have that complete control and freedom, that's fine too. Go with that. But to add Wix stores, we're going to go to Add Apps, and then we're going to come over here. Oh, look at that. We've already got it populated right here. Add to site. And then what it's going to do, you're going to click Get Started, and it's going to add a couple of things to your website. Number one, it's going to add a store page to your website. Number two, it's going to add a member profile page to your Wix website. It's going to add a shopping cart. It's also going to add a checkout process. On top of that, it will add a product gallery with preloaded products in there, and it will add these member pages in here, such as my account, my orders, my addresses, my wallet, and you'll have all of your cart page, product page, and thank you page. You'll also notice if we turn on Wix code and turn on developer tools that a database is populated, and it says stores, and inside that stores main database there's a collections and there's a products, and both of these are different storage places, so that way you can utilize Wix code to customize that journey for the customer or shopper going through your online store. So this is something to consider and something to be aware of when deciding between Ecwid and Wix stores. Ecwid does not integrate straight into Wix code as easily as Wix stores does, because Wix stores is literally built into the database when you add it, whereas Ecwid is not. So that is something to consider, because you do have a lot of manipulation and control over how the store functions, adding reviews, adding a wish list system. All of those things happen via Wix code. So if those are things that you'd like to have in your e-commerce store, which personally I recommend, Wix Stores app may be the route for you. But for today, I just wanted to show you the whole planning phase and choosing between Ecwid and Wix Stores and how to add the store. Tomorrow's video, we're actually going to go over some customization of these different pages, of the products, of the actual store itself, and then we'll dive deeper into how we can change things and how we can move forward in that. If you enjoyed this video, throw a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn those bell notifications on if you found any value in this video. Guys, it's much appreciated. The least you could do for me. And then don't forget to comment any questions or anything you'd like to see upcoming in this series, as it will be completed a week from yesterday. Last but not least, head over to my new WixTrainingAcademy.com. It's completely built out with a new design, a new feel, and I'm excited about it. I hope you're as excited as I am. Don't forget to join the Academy, which can now be done by scrolling to the bottom and either clicking register or clicking Academy down at the bottom of the page. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you on our video tomorrow.